Cannabis, it's a word that sparks debate. For decades, it's been shrouded in stigma associated with recreational use and its intoxicating effects. But the conversation is changing. Across the globe, there's a growing movement to understand the potential of cannabis for medical purposes. Scientists, doctors, and patients are increasingly interested in its therapeutic benefits. This shift in perspective is fueled by personal stories, scientific exploration, and a growing acceptance of cannabis as more than just a recreational drug. Cannabis is a complex plant with a long and storied history. Its use dates back thousands of years, with evidence suggesting medicinal applications in ancient cultures. Today, as regulations evolve and research expands, we're beginning to unravel the mysteries of this multifaceted plant. Pain. It's a universal language, a signal that something is wrong. For millions, chronic pain is a constant companion, limiting mobility, disrupting sleep, and affecting overall well-being. Traditional pain management often involves pharmaceuticals, some of which can have undesirable side effects. This is where the potential of cannabis for pain relief comes into play. Modern science is now beginning to understand the mechanisms by which cannabis interacts with our body's endocannabinoid system. Cannabinoids, particularly CBD, have shown promise in reducing inflammation, a key driver of many chronic pain conditions. Arthritis, a group of conditions that affect the joints, is a leading cause of pain and disability worldwide. While conventional treatments exist, they often come with side effects and may not provide adequate relief for all individuals. Cannabis, particularly CBD, has emerged as a potential therapeutic option for managing arthritis pain. Preclinical studies have demonstrated the anti-inflammatory properties of CBD, suggesting its potential to reduce joint inflammation and alleviate pain. Neuropathic pain is often described as a burning, shooting, or stabbing sensation arising from damage or dysfunction in the nervous system. Unlike pain signals that originate from an injury or inflammation, neuropathic pain is often chronic and resistant to traditional pain medications. Cannabis has shown potential in alleviating neuropathic pain, offering hope to individuals who have not found relief through conventional means. Research suggests that cannabinoids may interact with receptors in the nervous system involved in pain transmission, potentially reducing the intensity and frequency of pain signals. Inflammation. It's a word we often associate with injury, a swollen ankle, a red, hot cut. While those are visible signs, inflammation is actually a complex process happening inside our bodies all the time. It's our immune system's natural response to injury or infection, a way to protect and heal. Think of it as our body's internal fire alarm. This response is crucial for fighting off invaders and repairing damage. Cannabis, specifically its non-psychoactive component CBD, has shown remarkable potential in modulating the body's inflammatory response. Unlike THC, which is responsible for the high associated with cannabis, CBD does not produce intoxicating effects. Research suggests that CBD can influence the activity of immune cells involved in the inflammatory response, dampening their overzealous activity and reducing the production of inflammatory molecules. This ability to modulate the immune system without completely suppressing it makes CBD a promising candidate for managing chronic inflammatory conditions. While we often associate inflammation with pain, its reach extends far beyond. Chronic low-grade inflammation is now recognized as a silent contributor to a wide range of health issues. Heart disease, the leading cause of death worldwide, is increasingly understood as an inflammatory condition. Cannabis has long been under the microscope for its effects on mental health, with studies yielding a tapestry of intricate results. It can be a boon for some, aiding in the management of symptoms like anxiety, depression, and even PTSD. However, these benefits are not universal and can vary greatly depending on the individual and the specifics of their condition. Many users report a significant reduction in anxiety after using cannabis, particularly strains high in CBD and low in THC. This has sparked a growing interest in understanding how these cannabinoids interact with the brain's chemistry. The anxiolytic, anxiety-reducing effects of CBD have been supported by both anecdotal evidence and scientific studies. THC, or tetrahydrocannabinol, is the most well-known cannabinoid due to its psychoactive properties. While it can offer significant therapeutic benefits, including pain relief and nausea reduction, its impact on mental health can be dual-natured. At lower doses, THC can produce euphoria and relaxation. However, at higher doses, it can lead to adverse mental health effects such as increased anxiety and paranoia. The relationship between THC and mental health is particularly complex in individuals with pre-existing mental health conditions. For instance, in people with schizophrenia, high THC strains may exacerbate symptoms or trigger new episodes. Educating users on the potential risks associated with high THC cannabis is crucial. CBD, or cannabidiol, has gained significant attention for its potential in treating various mental health issues, particularly anxiety and depression. Unlike THC, CBD does not produce psychoactive effects, making it an appealing option for those seeking the benefits of cannabis without the high. Its therapeutic potential is supported by a growing body of research that highlights its calming, anti-anxiety effects. One of the most promising aspects of CBD is its ability to interact with the serotonin receptors in the brain, a mechanism similar to that of many antidepressants. By potentially enhancing serotonin signals, CBD could offer a natural alternative for managing mood disorders. For decades, the use of cannabis for medical purposes faced an uphill battle against stigma and legal restrictions. The tide began to turn with the gradual legalization of medical cannabis in various states across the US, providing relief to countless individuals suffering from a range of debilitating conditions. However, the lack of federal approval and the classification of cannabis as a Schedule I drug continued to hinder research and limit access for many. The FDA's approval of Epidiolex in 2018 marked a significant turning point, ushering in a new era for cannabis-based medications. This landmark decision was a testament to the growing body of scientific evidence supporting the therapeutic potential of cannabinoids, particularly CBD. This recognition by a leading regulatory body challenged long-held misconceptions about cannabis, legitimizing its use for medical purposes and encouraging further exploration of its therapeutic benefits. Epilepsy, a neurological disorder characterized by recurrent seizures, affects millions of people worldwide. While various anti-seizure medications are available, many individuals with epilepsy, particularly children with severe forms of the condition, struggle to find adequate seizure control. Epidiolex, a purified CBD oral solution, emerged as a breakthrough treatment option for these individuals, offering hope for a better quality of life. Rigorous clinical trials followed, involving hundreds of patients with severe treatment-resistant forms of epilepsy, such as Dravet syndrome and Lennox-Gastaut syndrome. The results were remarkable, with Epidiolex demonstrating a significant reduction in seizure frequency compared to placebo. The FDA's approval of Epidiolex marked a significant shift in the landscape of cannabis-based medications, opening doors for further research and development. As the scientific community delves deeper into the therapeutic potential of cannabinoids, a new wave of cannabis-derived medications is emerging, targeting a wide range of conditions. Navigating this evolving landscape can be challenging for both patients and healthcare professionals. Education and open communication between patients, doctors, and researchers are crucial for ensuring the safe and effective use of cannabis-based medications. The human brain, a complex and delicate organ, is susceptible to damage from various factors, including aging, inflammation, and oxidative stress. This damage can lead to a decline in cognitive function and the development of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. In recent years, however, the potential of cannabis to protect the brain from damage and potentially slow down neurodegeneration has emerged as a promising avenue of research. Cannabis contains a variety of compounds, including cannabinoids, that have shown neuroprotective properties in preclinical studies. Cannabinoids, particularly CBD, are thought to interact with the endocannabinoid system, a complex network of receptors and signaling molecules that play a crucial role in regulating brain function. This interaction is believed to influence various processes involved in neuroprotection, including reducing inflammation, combating oxidative stress, and promoting the growth and survival of brain cells. Alzheimer's disease, the most common form of dementia, is a devastating neurodegenerative disorder that gradually robs individuals of their memory, cognitive abilities, and ultimately, their independence. The disease is characterized by the accumulation of amyloid plaques and tau tangles in the brain, leading to neuronal damage and cell death. Currently, there is no cure for Alzheimer's disease, and existing treatments only offer modest symptom relief. The urgent need for effective therapies has led researchers to explore various avenues, including the potential of cannabis to slow down or even reverse the progression of this devastating disease. While research on cannabis and Alzheimer's disease is still in its early stages, preliminary findings offer a glimmer of hope. Preclinical studies have shown that certain cannabinoids, particularly THC and CBD, may have beneficial effects in animal models of Alzheimer's disease. THC, for instance, has been shown to reduce amyloid beta levels, a key protein involved in the formation of amyloid plaques in the brain. Parkinson's disease is a progressive neurodegenerative disorder that affects movement and coordination, leading to symptoms like tremors, stiffness, and difficulty with balance and walking. This disease is primarily characterized by the loss of dopamine-producing neurons in the substantia nigra, a key region of the brain involved in motor control. While there are medications available to manage the symptoms of Parkinson's disease, unfortunately, there is currently no cure, and the disease inevitably progresses over time. The ongoing search for effective therapies has led researchers to explore various avenues, including the potential of cannabis to alleviate symptoms and perhaps even slow down the disease's progression. Studies have investigated the effects of cannabinoids, particularly CBD and THC, on motor symptoms such as tremors, rigidity, and bradykinesia. While the results have been mixed, some studies have reported that patients with Parkinson's disease who used cannabis experienced significant reductions in tremors and rigidity. In our fast-paced world, a good night's sleep often feels like a luxury. Millions of people struggle with sleep disorders, tossing and turning as they grapple with insomnia, restless leg syndrome, or chronic pain that disrupts their slumber. While pharmaceutical sleep aids are available, they often come with a host of side effects, leading many to search for natural alternatives. Cannabis, particularly strains high in CBD, has emerged as a potential sleep aid, offering hope for a more restful night's sleep. CBD is thought to interact with the body's endocannabinoid system, which plays a crucial role in regulating sleep-wake cycles. Some studies suggest that CBD may increase total sleep time and reduce the time it takes to fall asleep. Section 2. Appetite stimulation, when cannabis can help. Loss of appetite can be a debilitating side effect of various medical conditions, including cancer, HIV/AIDS, and chronic illnesses. This can lead to unintended weight loss, malnutrition, and weakened immunity, significantly impacting quality of life. While there are medications available to stimulate appetite, they are not always effective and can have undesirable side effects. Cannabis, specifically its psychoactive component THC, has long been recognized for its appetite-stimulating effects, offering a potential solution for individuals struggling with loss of appetite and associated weight loss. THC is thought to exert its effects by interacting with the endocannabinoid system in the brain, particularly the CB1 receptors. These receptors are involved in regulating appetite, food intake, and energy balance. THC's interaction with these receptors is believed to increase the release of ghrelin, a hormone that stimulates appetite, and decrease the release of leptin, a hormone that signals fullness. This hormonal interplay can lead to increased feelings of hunger and a desire to eat, potentially counteracting the appetite-suppressing effects of certain medical conditions or treatments. Section 1. Dependency and cannabis. Separating fact from fiction. The question of cannabis dependency is complex and often clouded by misinformation. While cannabis can be habit-forming for some individuals, the notion that it is universally addictive is a misconception. It's crucial to approach this topic with a balanced perspective, acknowledging both the potential risks and the fact that many people use cannabis without developing a dependency. Dependency, in the context of substance use, typically involves a combination of factors, including developing a tolerance, needing more of the substance to achieve the desired effect, experiencing withdrawal symptoms when not using the substance, and continuing to use the substance despite negative consequences. While some cannabis users may experience one or more of these factors, it's important to note that the risk of developing a dependency varies greatly from person to person. Section 2. Cognitive effects. Navigating the haze. Cannabis can have both short-term and long-term effects on cognitive function, with THC being the primary cannabinoid responsible for these effects. Understanding these cognitive impacts is crucial for making informed decisions about cannabis use, particularly for young people whose brains are still developing. In the short term, cannabis use can impair attention, memory, and decision-making abilities. These effects are most pronounced while under the influence of THC and typically wear off within a few hours. However, frequent and heavy cannabis use, particularly during adolescence, has been linked to more persistent cognitive deficits. Studies suggest that regular cannabis use during this critical period of brain development may have long-term impacts on learning, memory, and executive function. Section 1. Weighing the scales, benefits and risks of cannabis. As we conclude our exploration into the world of cannabis, It's clear that this plant holds both immense promise and potential risks. From its ancient roots in traditional medicine to its modern-day emergence as a potential treatment for a wide range of conditions, cannabis has sparked both intrigue and controversy. The scientific evidence supporting its therapeutic benefits is growing, offering hope for those seeking relief from chronic pain, inflammation, mental health issues, and more. However, it's essential to approach cannabis with a balanced perspective, acknowledging both its potential benefits and the risks associated with its use. One of the most remarkable aspects of cannabis is its versatility. The two most well-known cannabinoids, THC and CBD, offer distinct therapeutic effects, allowing for tailored treatment approaches. THC, with its psychoactive properties, can provide pain relief, stimulate appetite, and alleviate nausea, while CBD offers anti-inflammatory, anxiolytic, and neuroprotective effects without the high. This versatility makes cannabis a potential therapeutic option for a wide range of conditions, from chronic pain and epilepsy to anxiety and neurodegenerative diseases. Section 2. The future of cannabis. A call for continued exploration. The world of cannabis research is rapidly evolving, with new discoveries emerging all the time. As the stigma surrounding cannabis continues to fade, more research is being conducted, shedding light on its therapeutic potential and helping us better understand its risks. This ongoing exploration is crucial for unlocking the full potential of cannabis while ensuring its safe and responsible use. One of the most exciting areas of research is the development of standardized cannabis-based medications. The FDA's approval of Epidiolex, a purified CBD oral solution for the treatment of certain types of epilepsy, marked a significant turning point, paving the way for more cannabis-derived medications to enter the market. These standardized medications offer several advantages over traditional cannabis products, including consistent dosing, reliable quality control, and the ability to target specific conditions.